Hello guys and welcome to Stocksees. Today we'll be speaking about Samvardhana Motherson International Limited. So before we talk about this company, I just want to give you a small update on the stock which I had spoken about a week ago. That was Harsha Engineers. So let me just go ahead and give you an update on that particular. Let me just give you a small update about Harsha Engineers. So Harsha Engineers hit an all-time low of 397 on 1st of November. Okay, and I had mentioned that Harsha Engineers will cross the 400, will go below the 400 range. Okay, and then you should keep a strategy for buy on dips for long-term investors. So you all can see once it went around, when once it reached hit a support of 397, you can see there was a sharp short covering which happened, and the stock went to 448.80. Okay, in around 3 days time. So that was a huge short covering which happened. But over here, when I told that for short-term investors, do not invest right now because you all should wait when it crosses 450. You must have heard in my previous video, I said specifically wait when it crosses 450, but it did not cross 450. It took a hold at 448.80. So my advice for Harsha Engineers would be wait and watch for short-term investors. For long-term investors, buy on dips. Goes below 400, keep on buying, keep on accumulating this particular stock. So let's move on to Samvardhana Motherson. So when we talk about Motherson Sumi system, we'll talk about two companies. One is Motherson Sumi Wiring India Limited. Another one is Samvardhana Motherson's International Limited. So in 2020, the domestic wiring harness business was restructured under a newly incorporated wholly owned subsidiary of Motherson Sumi system called Motherson Sumi Wiring India Limited, which was successfully demerged and became a listed company in 2022. At the time of its listing, Samvardhana Motherson's International held a 33.4% stake in MSWL, that's Motherson Sumi Wiring India Limited, while 25.3% was held by Sumito Wiring Systems and 3% by Sehgal family and the rest by public investors. On the other hand, Samvardhana Motherson's International Limited, after this demerger, the holding company of the group Samvardhana Motherson's International Limited was held stakes in Motherson Sumi System, and the unlisted global component maker Samvardhana Motherson's Automotive Components Group was merged into Motherson Sumi System. The merged entity was renamed as Samvardhana Motherson's International Limited. After the merger, Sehgal family held around 50.4% majority stake in the merged entity, followed by Sumitomo Wiring Systems at 17.7%. Now let's talk about the acquisitions. So when we talk about the acquisitions, let us talk about a saying by Vivek Chandrasekhar. So recently he had said that we have done around 29 acquisitions till now, and not even one of them have gone bad. So that was a strong statement which Vivek Chandrasekhar ji had said. So recently, Samvardhana Motherson's International Limited have acquired 100% of Japanese firm Ichiko Industries. This transaction includes Ichiko mirror businesses, development and manufacturing of automotive mirrors and associated products in Japan and China, catering largely to Japanese original equipment manufacturers. The target business reported revenue for this company, Ichiko Industries, is 15.8 billion in 2021. With this transaction, Mothersons will add three more manufacturing facilities across Japan and China. Now, this was the acquisition part. Now, let's talk about the areas of growth. Now, recently, and in an interview, Vivek ji, when a journalist asked him this question, Vivek ji replied to this. So the journalist asked him, "You are saying demand has never been an issue. Last time around, what you had disclosed in an order book of around 16 billion, input costs are coming down. Can you talk to us a little bit about the currency is? What we are seeing in the currency markets and the impact that is going to have on Motherson?" So Vivek ji replied by saying, one of the good news about Mothersons is that we are in that market, in that currency. So we are buying and selling in that currency. Other than the translation side of it, there is not much effect, if any. Also, because we are around in 41 countries globally, it pays, it plays to our advantage because we can use this. We have always used this very effectively, and we have a purchasing people who are absolutely focused on just the phenomena and taking advantage of this time and again. And other main factor, which is the oil prices. So oil prices also seem to be coming down. I think the demand for cars, automotive, trucks, and two-wheelers is globally improving. Demand was never really an issue. I think it was more a supply related problem than was a demand. So now let me give you my technical analysis on Samvardhana Motherson's. So you all can see that Samvardhana Motherson's, after the demerger, you all can see that Samvardhana Motherson's had issued bonus issue of 1:2. So that means if you all had two shares of Samvardhana Motherson's, you're liable to get one share. As a result, the stock price fell, okay, of this particular share once they announced a bonus issues of shares. So my opinion as of now, if you all want to be a long-term investor, this is a very good time. You all can see that around you all can see that the company hit around 61.80. That is low as of now, but there's a slight volatility which is going to happen. And when a volatility happens, or you can see on the chart volatility is happening, that's a sign that the company is forming a support. But if you're a long-term investor, now it's a very good time to invest. But if you're a short-term investor, my suggestion to you would be wait once it crosses around 70. Once it holds this level above the EMA, that is the 50 EMA, once it holds this level over here, once it crosses 70 and it holds for a day, I would suggest you to go long. You all can see targets of around 90 to 100 in no time. Okay, but if you're a short-term investor, that would be my advice. But if you're a long-term investor, now it's a very good time to buy. Okay, and the stop loss which I would recommend for you all to keep for this particular share is below 55. So 54.90 would be a strict stop loss. 54.90 would be a strict loss stop loss for this particular share. Once it goes below 55, there's no point of holding it. This was my technical analysis on Samvardhana. Now let me tell you whether you should invest in this particular stock. So the summary of this would be yes, I would suggest you to invest in this particular stock because the auto ancillary market is going to be very huge because of EVs which are also going to happen. So my suggestion would for you to be, if you're a long-term investor, well and good, keep on accumulating such stocks and you all can definitely see profits return on your investments in the future. So this was my outlook on Samvardhana Motherson's. If you did like this video, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. And also please mention in the comment box if you all want to see more videos about more particular stocks as well. So in the meantime, take care, stay safe, trade safe and enjoy your rest of the day. Thank you so much.